So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now this could be a chance. There are Haaland! Lobbed in behind. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He has a look up. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. Haaland is herring after that one. And here's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about the shot. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pressing high and with purpose. João Palhinha. Caicedo. Griezmann. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's played into the area. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mbappe goes short. And a chance! And he's there to belt it away. Courtois. And Ndika. Hakimi. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he shoots! Kimmich. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah.
Oh, what has happened here? And that has been knocked clear. It's a searching pass. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Rice. Van der Ven. And it's Subimendi. And Lenormand. Eder Militao. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Oh, that's nice. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Knocks it into space, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Spread out to the left. Cross into the box. And he's taking no chances there. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
Niceties are not part of this approach.
Oh no, what a chance, surely! And it's a goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Zubimendi. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Driving on and making good progress. Good read, needed to be.
There will be
Zubimendi.
added time.
It's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham. Oh, smashing header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful...
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick reminder.
Well, obviously
today to
things
please
are
make
not good,
all
Peter.
adult
It
events
seems the
located
team
by
were
the
just a bit
entrance
too
gates.
busy
Thank you
playing
very
within
much for your
themselves,
cooperation.
too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zubimendi. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And it's DiMarco. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Great ball, and he's in here. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kimmich. Now Eder Militao. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Melbourne City still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's looking wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he welcomes it in. No way through there. Eder Militao. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's an excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ndika, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution on the field, number 45, Osserman. Coming on to replace him
And it's
is
Bellingham.
number 9, Doku.
And here's Mbappe, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And one more try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Doku. Van der Ven has it in a wide position. Bellingham with the delivery. Terrific header! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Melbourne City grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Tries a shot! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. He is through here. Drilled in low. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Doku. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time and time. So that's it. It is all over. Melbourne City have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Liverpool have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zubimendi gets over and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kimmich. Now it's Osimhen. This might spell Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Straight at the keeper.
Bellingham might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Melbourne City, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Kimmich. He's in a real chance! He's going to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes. Knocks it into space. Di Marco. Griezmann. Caicedo. Griezmann. Searching pass he's played there. Goes for a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Almost half an hour in now. Eder Militao. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Griezmann. And this is Griezmann. Fofana is fouled. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Di Marco. Ndika. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Shoots! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy,
There
but
will
he
be
made
1
it look
minute
like
added
a
time.
doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared without hesitation. Has a shot! And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Melbourne City really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely worked. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Osimhen. Nuno Mendes. A good play on the left-hand side here. Very nicely done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Palhinha. Melbourne City, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Tries to play it through. DiMarco makes the interception. That has been cut short. And it's Griezmann. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they've... There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Over to the left. He has a look out. João Palhinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice one too, very nice. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. He slings it in. Rice gets rid without sophistication. Melbourne City are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Ndika did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham, Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
DiMarco. And this is Griezmann. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Now he's got space here.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
Good, strong midfield running here.
Kimmich's cross. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Hakimi getting shot at goal! It's hit the upright.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And here's Haaland. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's played forward. Tries to pass it through. Opts to play it back. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Caicedo.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
DiMarco, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland.
Haaland! He's scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mendes. Haaland chasing after it. And here's Mbappe. His chance for a shot! Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Bellingham
Gets flagged offside.
Van de Ven.
Melbourne City can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Griezmann. DiMarco. Zubimendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice sequence of passes this. Zubimendi. Now that looks a decent ball. Neatly clipped into space. He's found the way through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
1 minute added time.
DiMarco. And it's Griezmann. Now DiMarco. Played back in. And that's been drilled in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Melbourne City, the happier of the teams, heading in for half. And a chance! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from him.
He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van de Ven.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lobbed in behind. Good ball over the top. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Osimhen. Tries to get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitutions taking place.
Partey aims beyond the defence. Chance to deliver. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Grimaldo goes short. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 4 coming up here. It's a mighty effort! Has fallen kindly here. It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great...
And the shot! This time, surely! Goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Osman.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. And again, they're pressing effectively. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looks a... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Yildiz. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's it. Melbourne City pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Melbourne City demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
The action has already started. Mbappe.
Good take, and is he in? Now it's Osimhen.
Could move up a gear here.
Mbappe running with the ball.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Griezmann.
And here's Griezmann. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's...
Haaland!
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Caicedo.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No goals as yet. Now this could be a chance.
João Palhinha.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
And it's DiMarco.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Close. Oh, shooting chance! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Mbappe had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Ndika. That's a little off target.
Now it's Mbappe.
And it's Caicedo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. There's the shot! Goal!
Caicedo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back into the middle. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivery from Mbappe.
Ndika.
Gets good distance on it. Hakimi. And here's Mbappe.
Caicedo.
And João Palhinha. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Melbourne City leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Haaland. Gives it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zubimendi. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Zubimendi is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Can he get it through? Almost an hour gone. That looks a cracking ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Melbourne City have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's forced to go back. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zubimendi. Knocks it into space. Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two. DiMarco has created one goal already. Zubimendi. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Fofana is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And it's Zubimendi. Zubimendi puts his foot on the gas. He's had a shot! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham.
So, time
Number
for changes
45,
on both sides, actually.
Osimhen. Coming on the
Liverpool
field,
get themselves back
number
into
10,
contention.
Udis.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. Quick look, then plays it in. Punched away. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. João Palhinha. Very much into the last knockings. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Out of play for a throw.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings it to a close. Melbourne City have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Melbourne City demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.